Good morning, everyone. I'm Gaurav Bissar from InCred Equities. Nifty was boring at the best for the major part of trading session yesterday. It was only the last half an hour which was quite eventful, and this can be attributed to the weekly expiry of Sensex futures or Sensex options, rather. Sorry, and this was also expected. We had recommended a call option yesterday. It was more of a punt playing for a few 100 points upside. A couple of reasons for that. As I mentioned earlier, all the three indices, especially Sensex, is trading near the breakout retest area. Same is the case with Bank Nifty. Same is the case with Nifty. Second, 83,500 call option commanded the highest Y concentration on the weekly option chain, which implied that any spike in Sensex towards 83,500 can result in panic covering by the call writers. So that part got right, and we witnessed a swift upside coming in. Help was also given by banks, which were up by 200, 300 points for major part of trading session that ensured that there was not much of a crack coming in the Nifty index. Nifty for major part, as I said earlier, was trading either with negative buyers or range-bound buyers. Going forward, things are going to be even more interesting. The reason being that we now have more and more clarity as to how Trump is going to proceed with his tariffs. Uh, Major indices are the breakout retest area. So, in my opinion, any dip of say 1% from here is something that should be bought into, and one can play for lifetime high in all the indices, whether you talk about Nifty, Sensex, Bank Nifty for that matter. As we discussed earlier, Nifty FMCG that has also done quite well. We have now seen upgrades sort of coming in from Jeffries. Paint is something which we have been talking about that as well. So the point is these sectors, FMCG, IT, you need to time it well because the valuations will always be rich. Trump has now talked about imposing 200% tariffs on pharma. So let us see how that pans out. The structure of Nifty Pharma overall looks quite ripe for an upside. But if there are going to be tariffs, let us see how that pans out. He has also talked about 50% tariffs on copper. This spooked the copper futures, which went towards $5.65 in NYMEX or other COMEX. And overall, that also is in line with expectation. I've been talking about copper being the new gold. So it's trading at lifetime high levels, again in line with my expectations. Let us see if that has a meaningful impact on Hindustan Copper. That can see a positive push, but again, we are not talking about pure play as such. The setup for Hindustan Copper also remains positive. Gift Nifty is pointing towards a flattish start, something which was seen yesterday in the US markets, more of a time correction. Any dips, as I said, of 1% would be a buying opportunity for fresh lifetime highs. The overall sentiment remains positive. It's a stock specific market. Your broader markets are not doing exceptionally well, but they are not being too weak as well. So it's more of a stock specific market at time being. That will from my side. Thank you.
Investments in securities market are a subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.